lista para ir. ¿Sí? Okay, so guys, we're in some random city, 1 hour drive away from Rio Hacha, stocking some supplies, water, stuff like that, getting to the desert tour, hopping back into the car. This Mr. Driver here. ¿Cómo te llamas otra vez? Enrique. So back into the car, getting ready for the desert trip. Gonna be 3 days in the desert. Here's the group. Yeah, so the bench is a little broken, but yeah, let's hop back on the road. This Enrique, ¿cómo se llama este lugar?
Uribia.
Ah, este es Uribia. Ah, sí. So yeah, this is Uribia, and I think it's supposed to be the indigenous capital of the Guajira region. I'm not sure, but yeah, we're not gonna stay here. That was just a supply stop. We are on our way to Punta Gallinas, where we have the northernmost point of the South American continent. That's the goal. Let's try to reach that. Let's go. So we're now in the middle of the desert. It's like barren wasteland. You can't really... There's some people living here and the life must be so hard, but this is their ancestral land. This is where they've been living the same way of life for many centuries. So I guess it would be super hard for us, but maybe not for them. Maybe they like it here, but from my point of view, it looks like super hard way of living here. Look at this place. Luckily, we're in the hands of a good driver. Our man Enrique here is gonna guide us safely to the Punta Gallinas. So look at this, guys. There are these artificial checkpoints that the guy puts a rope or a chain on the road, and then he wants some sweets or coffee for exchange of passage. This is his land, so we can't go for free. So basically we're gifting him with something so we can pass through. Look at this, a chain on the road and some sweets for the guy, or coffee. So we bought our passage, and that was only the second one now, but apparently there's many more to come. Like, I wonder how many, but the guy has like a full pack of, what is that, coffee, and we have some sweets here we're gonna give to the people. So yeah, I guess nothing is free in this world, not even passing through a desert. Look at this, guys. There's checkpoints in every corner. Like the guy said, maybe 100 checkpoints. Look at that. Little children asking for sweets on the sides of the road here in the desert heat. Incredible. Look at this landscape. If there is actually 100 of these checkpoints, it's gonna take a long time before we make it. Look, there's the other one. It's not even 100 meters and the next one is coming up already. So our driver just went to the other car to drop some shots. It's a traditional alcoholic drink to, I don't know for what, to prepare you for the desert, I don't know. Over there is a local cemetery, traditional to the Wayuu people. We're now in the middle of the desert, and the driver here was just explaining how the paramilitary groups here murdered 4 indigenous people. The leader, a grandmother and some children, I think. So what a place to be. Paramilitary groups murdering people, nothing else than sand. Amazing. Wow, there's several checkpoints in a row. These people are here in the middle of the desert. There's nothing else than these small covers from the shade. Getting some candy here. These little girls, little boys, they wait here just to get one candy in the middle of the desert. So basically when they see us coming, they set up the ropes. Got one candy and let us pass. 10 meters later, there's another one. The boy takes one candy and lets us pass. Isn't that crazy? Look at her, she's like 3 years old. In the middle of the desert. Oh my god, there's so many checkpoints. I'm glad Soy here brought some more candies because I didn't buy anything. I had no idea there's gonna be so many. Wow.
Bótala, 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 bótala. Bótala por ahí. Bótala, bótala.
¿Qué le dijiste?
Que la quite. La baje. La baje. Caramelo, caramelo. Talenta resistente.
I wonder where she got the lobster in the middle of the desert.
Dile a Graviela, mañana te traigo
Look
café.
at this.
Toma, pues.
She said she's really thirsty and wanted some water too. No wonder, 4 little children here in the desert. No wonder she wants some water. And the next one coming right up. Trying to sell some bags also. I don't imagine that this is the typical view of Colombia that you have in your mind. Maybe you have beaches, rainforest, cities and salsa. But not this. This is not what you would think about first in your mind. It's more like Afghanistan or something. They wait on the side. So guys, this is how the desert looks here in La Guajira. As you can see, there is nothing much here except a restaurant in a town in the middle of the desert. Let's go see how the food is. Restaurante Marlene. Looks like a nice place, huh? Here in the middle of the La Guajira desert. Okay, so the food has arrived. Look at this restaurant in the middle of the desert. Having some fish came from the sea. It's not that far away, so buen provecho. So let's head out back to the car and keep on with the great La Guajira adventure. The Alta Guajira Pussy Wagon.
¿Qué dijo?
This stuff, I wonder if the local kids made it. So these are the ancestral lands of the Wayuu people, and the driver told me that it's possible to have 5 wives here for a man. 5 wives, 1 husband, imagine that. Look at the views, and the sun is so strong here. Okay guys, I think we have made it. This is the northernmost point of the South American continent. This is Vela and Punta Gallinas. And we have what I think is a lighthouse. A small one, but a lighthouse anyway. So look at this. Our group, some people came with the bikes. I wonder if they came all the way from Rio Hacha.
Mayapo, estamos el tercer día de bajada donde pasamos la playa de Mayapo. Para ahora, lo de la sal, porque para nadie es un secreto que la economía mundial se mueve vía marítima, ¿cierto? Y el comercio internacional entre Asia y Europa, ¿por dónde pasa? Panamá pasa por acá, ¿cierto? Por eso el faro es muy importante. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué le pasó? ¿Cuál fue el gran problema que tuvo Venezuela con Estados Unidos? Con la situación del petróleo, ¿cierto? Simplemente Venezuela hizo convenio con los chinos pero vino a Estados Unidos, le cortó el chorro por aquí, entonces le tocaba dar los barcos, la vuelta por acá, y literalmente lo mató económicamente. Las personas pequeñas como yo de tomar la foto así, señalándole.
So as you can see here, we have the South American continent painted, and here is this area, Alta Guajira, or all of the Guajira, and here we are, northernmost point of South American continent. Let's have a photo session. Yeah? Oh, selfie, claro. In the mountains, forests and the beaches, the animals don't leave any trash, but the humans do. Please, let's be more like animals. And here is the building inside. Yo tomo Teru. Yo te tomo. Sí. Como este.
Like this?
Ah, pero me gusta tu inglés, es muy bueno. Como este. Como.
Like exactly. Yes.
Okay. Let's take some photos for the lady. Con todo este, as if the aliens have come. I look at the sea. It's a perfect beach here. I wonder what is the exact point, the northernmost point, before if you take another step you would end up into the sea. Maybe it's that one, or maybe it's over there. But anyway, here it is. Look at the beach, it's really lovely here, and nobody else on the beach, so you have it all for yourself. Venir aquí, te voy a ayudar. Ah, eso es.
Ay, Señor Jesús. Señor.
No, con cuidado y todo está bien.
Hola.
Hola. Aquí estamos en el
Graban el mío también. Dale.
faro de ¿qué? Faro
La gallina.
de la gallina. Sí.
¿Y el punto más?
En el más norte de América del Sur. That's true. Okay, dame, gracias, gracias. Enrique,
Dígame.
vamos a dar dulces a amiga. Unas dulces a ella. ¿Ella? ¿Sí? ¿Te gustan dulces?
Toma.
Claro.
Chao.
Okay guys, time to hop back into the car. Keep on with the great Alta Guajira expedition. Let's go. Yeah guys, now we are far, far away from home on the other side of the world. But the show must go on, the adventure doesn't end here. Next up, exploring the desert for the next 2 days. See what's up. I don't really know where we're going, but I'm sure Enrique here knows. So let's get going. Bye bye, Punta Gallinas.
This region has been inhabited by the indigenous Wayuu people for thousands of years. The stunning sand dunes of La Guajira were among the first sites of continental Americas for the Spanish, who arrived here over 500 years ago. Despite the Spanish arrival and eventual colonization of the Americas, the indigenous people of La Guajira resisted and were never fully subjugated. Today, it is a popular ecotourism destination, attracting both domestic and international visitors. Just take a look at this beautiful golden hour of La Guajira region. For us, the sunset meant dinner.
So this is the place where we're staying at night. We had some beers over here, some dinner. People here having a few beers before going to sleep. Some people, they sleep in these, what they call chinchorros. Looks like she's gonna sleep in one also, but no, there's room. But yeah, this is how you sleep. If it's not too windy, I guess it's all right, but I don't know if I would like to do that. So there's a room. Maybe tomorrow I will sleep in one of these. See, mañana, mañana. See you tomorrow, guys. Thanks for joining. Bye. Day 2 in the barren wastelands, and the dehydration is starting to kick in. This place is not suitable for life, as you can see, and there is no sign of water, so the search continues. Let's hop back into the car. Barcelona.
¿Cuántos pejes van?
Abren camino.
Aquel parque es el primero que hicieron, ¿cierto? Y este lo inauguraron. Sí. Uno. Chiquitico. Uno. Chiquitico. Ya.
Dale 10.
Ya, Juan, échame al carro.
It had become clear to us that the region leading to the northernmost point of the South American continent is much more than just beautiful nature. The indigenous people of La Guajira, the Wayuu, have faced significant oppression from the Spanish conquistadors to Christian missionaries. They have had limited access to education and healthcare. Today, however, their Wayuunaki language and traditions are officially recognized by the Colombian government. Tourists may find their own piece of Wayuu culture at these markets, where the Wayuu women sell their hand-woven textiles.
I'm headed on the most touristy beach here in the La Guajira desert. Look at this, middle of the desert. So many people swimming. I wonder where they all came from. It's really hot in here. The best thing to do is, of course, jump right into the ocean. I wonder if I can be here longer than 10 to 15 minutes before I'm burned. The desert sun is just scorching, relentless. And even here, far away behind God's back in the Guajira deserts, you can see people selling beers, other drinks. Anywhere you go, somebody's always selling something. And here you can see all the Wayuu people selling their stuff to the tourists. So this is definitely the most touristy beach you can find in all of La Guajira, and it's right here in the middle of the desert. Hello, how are you? Well, muy bien. I wonder where she's from. And look at this, here in the Guajira deserts, there are no buses except the tourist buses, but for the locals there are no buses, no taxis, only the so-called colectivos. So if you want to come to the beach, you want to move around, that's how you do it. Pack as many people as possible and get going. That's how you move around, especially in the remote regions in the Alta Guajira, far away from here. Our tour group is growing ever smaller. When the mother and the son had to go to rest their accommodation, and Zoe had to leave back to the city to catch her flight by tomorrow to make it in time. So now we are in this beach with the girls whom I think are here. We are the three remaining people in our tour group. Look at this place. It's really beautiful, but it's also very desolate. Nothing much to do here. If you want to do something else, then just chill out. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Are you from the UK?
Yes.
Yeah, at first I thought you were gonna be a local Colombia, but now?
I've got that lot actually, which has worked quite well in my favour.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think your look is very common here in the Caribbean coast, so yeah, that's why. But I think the accent gives you away, so... Yeah, exactly. From Helsinki, Finland. Yeah, yeah, but I'm way too white here, you know. I get sunburned so easily. But I think everybody gets here, no matter the color. Sun is really strong. It's beautiful, but I can't take it for too long. So just gonna have a swim and then hide away until the sunset. Hello, mate.
How you doing?
I'm good. Jonas from Finland. You?
Nice to meet you. Charlie from London.
London. Yeah, cool.
Nice. Have you just arrived today?
No. We were in Punta Gallinas last night.
Yeah, nice. How was that?
Here we have the most popular sunset, I guess, in all of Colombia. As you can see, there is a lot of tourists here enjoying the sunset, the beautiful views up here from the whatever this place is called. Over there we have Cabo de la Vela, which is well, it's here out in the desert, but every day the touristy buses, they come and go, bring people in and out, as you can see. So yeah, in the end, it's not such a wasteland without infrastructure, as I thought before. So it's a really beautiful area, and the contrast is huge if you think about the way that the tourists live and the way that the local people live. They live in not even houses, in small shacks, and the tourists come every day, go back home to their hotels, nice lives, I guess. So it's a huge difference, but it is what it is. Enrique, ¿estás borracho? No? Claro que no. Welcome to my open-air presidential suite in the desert. I'm in the small town of Cabo de la Vela, listening to dogs barking and a local guy watching stupid videos. No clue where he gets his internet from when there's no Wi-Fi and no service. In case you're wondering what's going on with my face, I just had dinner with some local people in the outskirts of this town and witnessed their traditional dancing. I only have a short video of that, but now it's time to get some sleep in this comfy king-sized desert bed and reflect on the thoughts raised by the extreme poverty I have witnessed in this region. So good night, guys. See you tomorrow. Take care. Ciao.
Despite the improved conditions for indigenous communities, they still face significant challenges. Our Port Wayuu driver, Enrique, explained how local natural resources are shipped to foreign countries, while the local people never see a single dime of the profits. On our way back to the city, we stopped at the salt flats of Manaure. Here, the kids have learned to take pretty holiday photos of the tourists in exchange to a tip, deliberately excluding the hard-working men and their slum housing areas from the photos. The next stop I enjoyed more, which was the beautiful beach of Mayapo.
We're about to head back to Rio Hacha now. It's been an educative trip. I've learned a lot about the region, like Guajira, which apparently is the poorest region in all of Colombia. I've seen the levels of poverty that is difficult to even imagine when you grow up in a Nordic country. But it is their ancestral land, so maybe they enjoy the way of living, but it is very poor. They try to sell their traditional handicrafts to every passing tourist, like this. This is the only thing I bought here, but there is a lot of stuff available, bags that they call mochilas and stuff like that, but I can't buy anything because my backpacks are already full and I have a couple months more of travels left. So let's head back to Rio Hacha. It's time to get some rest after this hard desert trip and hide away from the sun that's been punishing me for 3 days. And yeah, maybe in the evening I'll have a little party in the Rio Hacha. Next up is Medellin. Let's see how that's gonna be. So yeah, the La Guajira desert trip is over. A couple hours more and I'm back in the city. So see you next time, guys. See you in Medellin. Ciao.